during the interview process, one of the most awkward and stressful questions that you're going to get asked is, what are your salary expectations? And if you're not prepared for this, it can catch you off guard. However, with the right approach, you can handle this confidently and with professionalism. Hi, it's the test lead, and I make content to help you on your software testing and automation journey. Today's topic is part of a two-part video series. Today we're going to discuss how to answer the question, what is your expected salary? The next part will be negotiating your salary. So today is just answering that question. The other video is actually making negotiations. So make sure after you finish this one, you go watch that one. So we're going to talk about how to answer it and give you some example phrases and verbiage to say in your answer. Let's dive in. First, conduct thorough research. Before any interview, you should know your market price. Go to places like Glassdoor and PayScale and see what similar positions are paying for your role. But make sure when you use these websites, you put in your experience level and location, because those two parts matter a lot. An entry-level person living in the middle of nowhere with a low cost of living is going to have a lower salary range compared to somebody 10 years in who lives in LA or New York City. So make sure in these websites you put in your location and years of experience. And then search for different jobs. They may say, oh, jobs are paying between 50 and 60K or between 70 and 90K. You now have a starting ballpark range for your expectations. Example response. I've been exploring opportunities within the name your industry, sector, and found that salaries typically range between a first number to a second number. Based on my experience and skills, I believe a fair salary range will be within that spectrum. Next, provide a range. Don't just say, my expectations are 80,000. No, provide a range. You never know what they want to pay. It may be underselling yourself, or you may be overpricing yourself, and they're going to say, this guy, unrealistic. Next candidate. So no, provide a range. Ensure this range is realistic and aligns with your actual necessities for your salary. If your minimum that you're going to accept is 60,000, make sure you say between 60 and maybe like 70K. Don't say, oh, I need 80 to 100K. You're going to say, okay, cool. Have a nice day. Be realistic and don't get greedy. Especially if this is your first job in the industry. Just make sure your basic needs are being met if it's your first job. Because if you get greedy and then the next person who has the same skill set as you says, oh, I can work for 50K. They're going to say, well, person one and person two both have no experience. So what's the next deciding factor? Well, they'll work for less. There we go. It's different once you move up and experience is a negotiating tool, but you're just starting out, don't get greedy. Consider total compensation. When talking about your pay, there are different factors that go into it. You have your base pay, you have possible bonuses, raises, you have other benefits such as health insurance, and other coverage. So it's not just that magic number that should pay. No, different factors go into it. So maybe this job pays a little less, but they provide low-cost health insurance for you and your family. So in the long run, having that health insurance is actually more beneficial. Example response. While salary is important to me, I also value a comprehensive benefits package. Could we discuss the other components of the compensation package, such as healthcare benefits, retirement plans, and opportunities for professional development? Redirect the question if necessary. If you are 100% uncomfortable or think it's just premature to give a range, try to redirect the question and ask, can it be discussed at a later time? Example response. I'm excited about the opportunity to work with your team and learn more about the company culture. Could we discuss the specifics of the role and responsibilities first? I'm sure we can find a mutually beneficial compensation package as we move forward. Quick break. If you're enjoying this video so far, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you need help on your software testing journey, check out my website, thetestinglead.com. Now, back to the video. As you saw in today's video, navigating the salary expectation question comes with being confident, knowing your value, as well as being an effective communicator. By conducting research, providing a realistic salary range, considering total compensation, and redirecting the questions if necessary, you can approach this topic professionally and increase your chances of success in the interview process. And remember, it's a negotiation, so you have to find the middle ground between your needs and that company's budget. Like I said, this is a two-part series. The next part is actually negotiating your salary. So after this, make sure you watch that. And most importantly, don't forget this, learn something new today.